What's good, y'all? It's your boy Matt, your favorite CEO, fitness model, and content creator. Listen, this video was sponsored by Limitless Visions, baby. Your boy, cooking up, going crazy. I told you, 7 for 7, baby. 7 for 7 this week. Every day, 365, baby. Going crazy, working, making it happen for y'all. I love y'all, man, and I appreciate y'all for the love and support for these videos. Let's make it happen. You see the title. You see the title, baby. Your focus determines your reality. Your focus, what you think about on a habitual basis, right, determines the reality that you're living in right now and the reality that you're going to live, right? What you focus on grows. What you focus on expands. So if you're focusing on negativity 24/7, what's going to happen? It's going to grow. It's going to expand. You know what I mean? So you have to pay attention to what you're focusing on. You have to switch your focus from focusing on things that are negative to focusing on abundance, focusing on success, right? Don't focus on being broke. Focus on how you're going to create wealth. Focus on becoming successful. Focus on elevating your habits so you can become financially wealthy. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like I said, what you focus on grows. What you focus on expands. What you focus on becomes the reality that you live in. If I'm constantly focusing on being poor and, being unhealthy but not focusing on the solutions to those issues, right, then I'm never going to get the results that I want. That's why most people that you see that are sad, unhappy, depressed, broke for years, I'm talking about years, decades, the reason why they stay in the same place is because of their focus. What are they focusing on? Are you coming home and binge watching TV and focusing on entertainment and focusing on things that's not going to elevate your wealth or your health to the next level? Or are you focusing on your business? Are you focusing on being disciplined enough to go out there and train and switch up your diet so you can get the results that you want, right? In order for me to develop the physique that I wanted to develop, I had to focus on being healthy. I had to focus on changing my diet. I had to focus on training and working out and doing different workouts to increase my muscle mass, to increase my endurance, to increase my performance. Right? I wasn't focused on being skinny. I was focused on gaining muscle. Big difference. Because if I was focusing on being skinny or somebody's focusing on solely being overweight, you're going to attract more of that. You know what I mean? Even when it comes to wealth and abundance, if you're focusing on broke, if you're focusing on lack of abundance, you're going to attract more of that. Because what you think about on a habitual basis, your dominating thoughts in your mind, that becomes your reality. If you're thinking about something 24/7, you're going to attract the things, the people, and the opportunities that are going to bring that to you, right? Because your thoughts are things. Your subconscious mind, right, doesn't know the difference between, something that's real and something that's not real. That's why I always tell people, watch what you say to yourself, because words are energy and cast spells. So if you say something negatively to yourself, your subconscious doesn't know whether you're a comedian. It doesn't know that, oh yeah, he's playing around or like he's dead serious. You know what I mean? So you got to watch what you're thinking, right? You got to be like really serious about the thoughts that you think on a habitual basis and what you're letting in your mind. And you have to be careful and be mindful of what you're saying to yourself, verbally or internally. You know what I mean? Because those things dictate the reality that you live in. A lot of people who are unhappy, who are angry, who are depressed, it's because of their thoughts, right? Everything starts in the mind. Every business that you see started in someone's mind. It didn't exist at one point to the physical, but it existed in their mind. Limitless visions, there was a point in time this only existed on a piece of paper. I wrote it down. It existed in my mind. No one knew what it was. But now people all around the world are going to know what it is. Because it's bigger than just clothes. It's a community. It's like-minded individuals. It's people all around the world who have a vision that they're bringing into reality, and that their vision is limitless. Their mind is limitless. You know what I mean? So you have to understand everything starts in the mind, right? Every single thing starts in the mind. And a lot of times people subconsciously attract certain things in their life based on what they're focusing on. If you're focusing solely on negativity, you're going to get negativity into your life. If you're focusing on being optimistic, on positivity, on bettering yourself as an individual, you're going to attract those opportunities into your life to make that vision a reality because of God, right? God knows what you're focusing on. God knows what you're thinking about on a habitual basis. So change what you're thinking about. The reason why you're unhappy is because you're focusing on negativity. Your dominating thoughts in your mind are of negativity. But if you switch that and start thinking positively, you start viewing yourself through a positive lens. you start viewing your future and being optimistic about what you can attain and the greatness within you, you'll be happier. You'll be fulfilled, right? Having more thoughts of gratitude, being grateful for what you have and not lusting over somebody else's lifestyle because you don't have something. Comparing yourself to someone else, like I said, on social media. You go on social media, that person has a car, supposedly, because some of them are really rentals, but they'll pretend like it's theirs because they want to maintain that image, right? But then you start feeling like you're not good enough because you don't have that vehicle. I've done it. I don't have his car, so I'm not good enough. I don't have his wife, I don't have his girl, so I'm not good enough. I don't think like that, but there's men who do. There's women who do. I don't have her dude, so I'm not good enough. You know, my guy's not doing that for me. My girl's not doing that for me, so they're not good enough. Comparing yourself to somebody else when you have to understand these people are maintaining an image on social media, right? But if you're focusing on these other people, right? If you're focusing on these negative things, you're going to get more of that. Focus on the good that you have in your life. Focus on positivity. Focus on being optimistic about your future. Change your thought patterns. You can't get anywhere thinking negatively on a habitual basis. You're going to get nowhere. You're always going to be at a low vibe. You're always going to be upset, sad, depressed. Life goes on. Nobody gives a shit about how you feel, especially if you are a man. Nobody gives a fuck about how you feel. So you got to make sure that you're taking inventory on your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions. And you have to understand that you still got to go out there and get it regardless, right? But in order for you to take the next step in your life, whether it's obtaining the best physique possible, getting in the best physical condition, starting your business and making it become successful, going to college and graduating from college, you got to take the first step. But what do you got? You got to focus. You can't, attain a multi-million-dollar empire if you're focusing on social media, right? In terms of like lusting over people's lifestyle. You can't get the best physique possible if you're focusing on eating fast food and focusing on binge watching TV and focusing on not working out, right? Because these habits are not in alignment with your best self, right? If I'm focusing on the negative habits that I have, right, rather than focusing on the positive habits that I need to develop in order to get to where I want to be or to become that individual, different thought patterns. Imagine if for the rest of my life I focused on my negative habits and I didn't focus on how I can change those habits and find a solution to that issue so I can become a better version of me, so I can, attain a better reality in my life, so I can attract those things into my life. Every person that you see that is successful has one point in their life, even to this day, they've had negative thoughts. I have negative thoughts from time to time. Every successful person that you see has negative thoughts from time to time, but they're aware that they're thinking negative. And what do? They flip that. Because no successful person that you see that is wealthy in terms of money, none of them are thinking negatively about money. Because if they did, they wouldn't have the wealth that they have, because they understand that the thoughts that they think about money attracts the reality that they live in. The people who are rich and the people who are poor have two different thought patterns when it comes to money. People who are broke, people who are not where they want to be financially, people who are poor, right? In essence, right? They think negatively about money. They have a negative point of view about money, and that's what they focus on. They focus on what they don't have. They focus on lack of abundance. They focus on, I don't have enough. But people who are wealthy in terms of money and who are rich and have millions of dollars, they focus on abundance. They focus on, implementing different income streams so they can increase their net worth. Different thought patterns. Like I said, what are you focusing on? What you focus on determines your reality. If you're not where you want to be financially, it's because you're focusing on lack of abundance. If you are where you want to be financially, it's because you're focusing on abundance. If you're not in shape, you're focusing on things that are not in alignment with getting you in shape. If you are in shape like me, or even in better physical condition than me, it's because you're focused on things that are going to make your health better. They're going to help you to get in peak physical condition. So you got to pay attention to what am I focusing on? What are my dominating thoughts in my mind? What do I think about on a habitual basis? And if it's negative, eliminate it and change it, because those start to become your number one thought patterns. And then your subconscious mind automatically starts, attracting these things into your life. It sends out, energy to the universe, sends out that energy, that frequency to God, and you start attracting those things. And subconsciously, I don't even realize that I'm thinking negatively on a habitual basis, especially when it comes to, money, because based on how I was conditioned growing up, those are my subconscious thoughts. Those are my automatic thought patterns, right? Auto-suggestion. Then I'm going to attract that into my life. Then I'm wondering why am I not where I want to be financially. Yo, why am I struggling? Why do I not have money? It's because of your dominating thoughts. Once you start to change it, you'll start attracting more of those opportunities and those things into your life. But you have to change what you focus on. Focus on success. Focus on abundance. Focus on perfect health. Focus on becoming your best. Don't focus on being broke. Don't focus on lack. Don't focus on any of that shit, because you're going to get more of that. I'm telling you. I am in shape right now. I am in the best physical condition that I've ever been in my entire life, and I've been working out for 5 years. Why? Because I focus on bettering my physique. I focus on bettering my health. I focus on elevating my diet. I don't focus on, oh yeah, well, I lack this. I don't have this. I don't have that. That's BS. Change your mindset. Change what you're focusing on. Focus on abundance, you get abundance. Focus on perfect health, you get perfect health. Focus on being broke, you will always be broke. Focus on lack of abundance, you will always lack abundance. Don't focus on God, you'll never have, you know what I'm saying? You'll never have a good relationship with the Most High. I focus on God. Focus on God. Focus on elevating your wealth to the next level. Focus on elevating your health. The people out there that's focused on clubbing, that's focused on BS, that's focused on playing video games all day, that's focused on smoking, that's focused on drinking, that's focused on binge watching TVs on a habitual basis and not doing anything else, that becomes their reality. So they get comfortable, and that's all that they do. When you change your focus to becoming successful in whatever it is that you want to do, health, wealth, anything, your career, you attract more of that. You become better. So focus on what you want. Focus on what you want to do. Focus on the good in your life. Don't focus on the negative, because when you focus on the negative, you get more negative. You focus on the positive, you get more positive. You know what I mean? So just be aware of the thoughts that you think. Think more positively. Focus on what you want, and you'll manifest it into your life. Your boy, Matt Rodriguez. Change what you focus on, because your focus determines your reality. Your boy, Matt Rodriguez. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow your boy at limitlessvisions.co on the Instagram. Follow your boy at Matt Rodriguez _18 on Instagram. Your boy, Matt Rodriguez, and I'm out.